Dietrich Mostella, the transfer from Tennessee, off the mark. Up the floor, Josh Harris knocked away, kept in bounds. Stevens on the draw. Jacksonville State, 2 years ago, led the Gamecocks to their first ever trip to the NCAA tournament, and they backed that up last year with 23 wins, most in the school's history since going D1 for the '95 season. Stevens spins, hangs.
He did, and it bodes well for Penn State when the young guys get some confidence early, because themselves upperclassmen patting them on their back a little bit, give them the motivation to continue.
Situation coming up a little bit later, but he is out indefinitely for the early part of this season. Meanwhile, here in the early going, Penn State's going to have to deal with a couple of early fouls to Josh Reeves. Lamar Stevens.
Good about the effort here. Only down 1 point. Even though his team has hit a cold spurt here, they are right in this game.
7 on the timer. Stevens tries the three. He ran up going to the locker room. They ended the first half Friday on a 10-0 run. That's a back door. Cross tips it out, and Stevens doesn't have the numbers, takes it anyway to the left hand.
Come on, Jason, really? This guy had one of the best stretch runs in all.
Didn't have a greatest start in the first half. Built it back up, and now we'll see what they do here to start the second half. Jacksonville State, on the other hand, again, they were blown out in their opener against Stanford. Right back to Stevens. Red short, it's tipped back out. Jacksonville State can take the lead to the three. Alley-oop, and it's way too high for Cunningham. It also might be in flying. That
through the box against Buttrick.
Cunningham set the screen. Mostella drives baseline, and Reeves comes away with the steal. On the push, Stevens left alone. He's only had 2 the rest of the way, but he was their second leading scorer last season.
When they come on a road like this and they're playing their heart out, you can't take the game away from them. They have had some terrible calls against them here in the second half.
Stevens drives to the bucket, gets the basket and the... Last year, finishing with 28 in the NIT championship victory over Utah. He had 20
quality looks from here on out.
Mostella was the go-to guy in the first half. Tough shot. Cunningham, the offensive rebound, brought it down, and Penn State took advantage.